Good afternoon, YouTube. I have my DJI mini mic attached to, well, not my coat, but actually the coat inside of my coat. It's a pretty chilly day here in Montreal. And I'm gonna be taking a ride on my electric bike. And I'm gonna be giving you a little test of how this mic sounds in an outdoor, high-speed, windy environment. There were even some snowflakes falling. It might have just stopped, but it was snowing a few minutes ago. We'll see if the snow starts up again, but in general, what we have here is a pretty difficult audio environment. The bike I'm on can go up to almost 40 kilometers per hour, so if I really get going like I am right now, I'm really feeling that, oh, and here comes the snow too. I'm really feeling that wind on my face. And so you add on the fact that we have snowflakes falling, we have heavy wind, we have chilly outdoor weather. I think this is about as tough a test as you can give this little microphone. There's also the fact that if I'm not careful, my coat could cover it or like hit the mic, which could also cause some additional audio issues. But in general, I wanted to do this test just to show people what this mic sounds like in about as tough an environment as you can give it. So we're about to bomb down this hill. And I'll just let you know as we cruise down this hill that afterwards, in a couple of minutes, in fact, I will turn off this mic and I'll switch to the built-in Osmo Pocket 3 audio. Of course, it's the Osmo Pocket 3 that I'm recording on right now. Great little camera. The last thing I'll say about the test I'm doing right now is I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it in the footage, but if you really want to listen closely, let me know if you hear the sounds of the bike itself, because, well, actually, I'll take you down by the train tracks. That'll be a nice ride. But yeah, let me know if you hear the electric bicycle itself, because you know, you're going to see this footage before me, and it might be very obvious, or it might be very subtle. But in real life, I can hear the electric bike. You know, it's powered by electricity, so its battery is kind of boosting my speed a little bit, and I can hear the whirling sound of that. I can also hear the cars passing by. I can hear the wind in my ears. I can hear the subtle sounds of my bike going over the gravel. And of course, I can hear my voice. Ideally, all you want to hear is my voice to have the cleanest audio possible. As you can see, there's no wind muff. If I wanted to give the mic the best possible protection against that wind, I could put a little wind cover on top of it. But no, we are going we're going raw dog this time. We're going no protection against Mother Nature. But you know what? Maybe this is a good moment to give it a very fair test, because we're going down the same gravel road. I'm going to take a moment, I'm going to switch off this mic, and we're going to give you the audio directly from this camera. Okay, we're now directly on the camera. And for anyone who ever wants to do their own comparison, I should let you know, I actually didn't have to take this off. You don't need to touch this. All you have to do is in your camera itself. Click on settings, click on wireless mic, select it and disconnect. It's like, it's very intuitive, very easy. I really like DJI's menu system. They're not like a lot of camera companies who hide everything in 4 different levels of menus. They make it easy, and I appreciate that. And I'm sure that is another reason that DJI has become so popular in the last couple of years. I'll say more about that in a moment, but first of all, let me just let you know that listen close for any changes in the sounds of my voice, the sounds of the wind, the sounds of the bike. I'll give you max speed just to make it as difficult as possible for the camera to pick up. And I'll also remind you of something I said about a year ago when I first got this camera, which is I do think the built-in audio is quite good. So hopefully there's an improvement with the mic, and let me know specifically what you think about that in the comment section. But as I pass these people up ahead, I want you to also think about how you think the camera is doing on its own, because when I first tested this, I took a little bike ride and I thought my voice would not be audible at all. I thought it would be just completely drowned out by the wind. And then when I reviewed the footage, there was wind noise for sure, but it was totally usable, totally understandable what I was saying, even without any audio corrections in my video editor. And of course, I won't be doing any corrections on the footage, so if you are thinking, well, you could have used some voice enhancing filter or something, I'm not doing that because I want to just show you the raw audio footage. Now, getting back to what I was saying earlier, and I think we're almost done our test here because this should be enough footage for you to gauge the difference. But last thing I want to say is that obviously DJI has made a big splash in the camera industry in the past couple of years, but I think it's not just the video quality that has them surpassing other companies like GoPro in terms of popularity recently, but I think it's also just their ease of use. They just make everything easy and fun, and they're not really concerned about the most different modes you can film in, or a bunch of color filters or 360 mode. Like, they're not concerned about all these things that the average person doesn't even need in the first place. Okay, I just reconnected the mic. Give you a few more seconds to hear the difference once more. Oh, here comes that snow again. So you get one last snowy test. Oh wow, it's really coming down. You all should be grateful if you live somewhere that doesn't get snow at the end of March, but here in Canada, we do. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know again what you think about the little mic. I'll put links in the description if you're curious about picking one up or seeing how much they cost these days. As always, I'm Dan, and I will catch you next time, because I want to get out of this snow. Peace.